Finally, I had to kind of wonder for a second there if this card was going to work or not today. Not much room for a big truck like this in here. Oh man. Degrees. One over. It beats all I ever saw. My company has absorbed yet another company, and I guess that at some point people in this other company were able to just jump up and down and scream and holler and get what they want, because that's what they are trying to do with us now. I got news for them. That ain't flying. They can jump up and down and scream and holler all they want to. They still only get what we're able to give them. Only got so many tools that I can work with. And when I've used all of them up, we're done. Now, I'm not that blunt about it with them. Usually, sorry, not anything else I can do for you at the moment. Things may change at any time, but right now, that's all I've got. That's all I'm able to help you with. It's about the extent of it. Short, sweet, to the point. Not good enough for some of them. And God forbid they be doctors. I was telling somebody yesterday, the first doctor I ever got at this company on the phone wanting help desk help. Says, I asked him what his name was. He gave me his last name. I said, and your first name? Just so I can find you in the list, because when we bring up our search tool, we put the last name in, and everybody with the same last name comes up in the list. Then we got to find them by the first name and verify that it's their username, because the username comes off to the side. We got to verify it's their username as well as the first and last name. I asked this doctor, "What's your first name?" Doctor. Mom didn't have much imagination, I guess. Or maybe she was just hopeful that's how you'd turn out. I don't know. But I told him, I was like, well, sir, I need your actual real first name to find you in our list here. If I can't find you in our list, there's not much I can do for you towards helping you get your account opened up or unlocked to where you can actually use it. And he muddled around and growled and grumbled, and And he finally told me his first name. I was like, well, I'm not trying to be difficult or make your life miserable here, so I'm trying to help you. And everything was fine after that. Of course, 2 seconds later, I had his account unlocked and he's off the phone. There's no thank you or nothing. On a call like that, it's just, all right, I'm in, click. Short and sweet. A little too short, and unfortunately not very sweet. But I still like the job. I get to deal with people and get upset. Sitting at a traffic light, redder than fire. Woman just gets out and slams the door and starts walking off. And of course, dude's got to follow her. Not me. You ever tell me to stop you one out, you get out and slam my truck door, you better be prepared to actually walk. Sorry. You can disrespect things all you want to of your own. You disrespect mine, I don't feel like I need to share it with you anymore. Just the way it is. But anyway, today was rather interesting. Just for the sheer fact that I had several different things that I don't usually encounter, which I don't mind. I like a challenge. I like new things, but occasionally. But what some of these people actually expect is just ridiculous. I dropped my Atlantis, and I, for the life of me, cannot find out where the heck the stupid thing went. Straight down to the floor. And felt like it rolled over towards the doorway here. No freaking glue. Got the old backup for a reason. Time to put it in business. This one don't get used near as much as I'd like it to. Yeah, I got a message about 2 hours ago that the Optiplex desktop that I ordered arrived. Didn't take them very long. That was actually pretty impressive, because that was coming from Canada, and usually things coming from Canada take forever just because of their customs. I guess they've seen one computer, they've seen them all, so didn't have to hold it in customs too long to figure out what it was. I don't know. So now I get to go home and spend the night moving everything from the XPS to the Optiplex, put my sound card in, and I should be good to go then. They look identical. So I'm thinking that we may wind up giving my daughter, because she's wanting a fast system herself. She's been playing on my wife's. I'm thinking we may give her my wife's older system. Had a old gentleman at work poke his head out and tell me, he says, you know, I'm a smoker, so I'm not telling you what to do or anything, but you might want to be careful with blowing that, coming out here to vape like that. Like, I'm outside. He says, I know, but you're not supposed to vape on the property. There's no nicotine in this. It's like the company rule states no tobacco products. That's not a tobacco product. That's a personal vaporizer. That's my loophole. He's like, okay, locked on off. There's nothing tobacco or tobacco-like to this. Yeah, I quit calling them electronic cigarettes or e-cigarette. That's a personal electronic vapor. Or a PEVD. Personal electronic vaping device. And if I'm asked, that's what I'll tell them. Don't need any cigarette. PEVD. It's vegetable glycerin and food flavoring. That's all that's in it. Technically, that is all that's in it, so it's not a lot. Well, I'll tell you what, I wish these people would move this fast in the morning. Last 2 mornings in a row, I've been over 10 minutes late because of people doing their stupid mess on the highway. Could have made it plenty of time, but because of people doing their stupid mess on the highway where you got grandma that gets in the fast lane and doesn't want to move, and then you can move over and try to go past them in the middle lane or one of the other lanes, and then it's time for them to get over. It beats all I ever saw. But this morning it was extra bad because not only did I have a slow car in front of me, but in front of that there was a slow semi-truck. This guy was going 45 on the interstate. Now granted, we were in a moderately congested area, but 45. I'm like, come on, buddy, at least do 50. The speed limit's 60. No, slowed it down to 45. And wouldn't you know it, he was getting off at the same doggone exit I get off to go to work. Dang the luck. Of course, I did find out I get a little bit of a reprieve. As of Friday, I can work from home again for a while. And at least until we get another tech in the office. As it stands right now, because of the new switchover for the new company that we just absorbed. One of our floor techs is in Chicago, and supposedly he'll be back, I think, Friday. And then they'll let me go home again Friday. And next week, even though we're still down one of our good techs, because we lost him to him decided he was gonna go do the preacher thing, which I fully respect. That reminds me, I forgot to write that down, what church he was at. I ain't above going to visit him at church. But, of course, I'll have to find me some fat people dress clothes, because none of the stuff I've got now will look decent enough to go to church in. But, yeah, he was a sharp fella. I mean, he was Johnny on the spot with a lot of stuff. But, yeah, we're down him, and my boss is just sweating it, because we got all this inventory that's got to go out. We've got the recyclers coming next week. Oh, dang it, she handed me 2 battery backups, and I walked off and left them on the chair. Told me to take them home. I said, okay. Then walked off and left them sitting there. Shows you how important it was. Oh, gee, smart car. That's sad. I could literally put that smart car on the hood of my truck. That's all the bigger that it literally is. Wow. Yeah, you know, no way my big butt will fit in one of those. Not at all. That's pretty much long and short of it. I didn't mean to make yesterday's video so long, but to be honest about it, it was about 3 times longer once I got all the footage copied over. It was 3 times longer than what was actually posted on my channel. I did pretty good cutting it down and cutting out most of the junk. So, it is what it is. That's what happens when you record stuff. I mean, I literally have probably 5 days worth of hour-long videos. Me recording them on the way home. That I just couldn't bring myself to post. It just wasn't interesting. Wasn't a decent topic that I was talking about or anything else. Wasn't excited about it. Today I'm kind of excited. I want to get home and get this computer swapped out and see what on it. No, I'm not showing it because I'm not trying to brag about my stuff. I'm just excited to get it going, and hopefully it do much better than the Core 2 quad that I had. But anyway, I think I'm gonna stop it right here. If you guys haven't subscribed, I would appreciate if you would hit the little subscribe button down here on the screen, here or here, I don't remember which. So I'm trying to remember. You're going to see it like I'm looking at it on my camcorder screen right now, so it'll probably be over here. Excuse me. But if you hit the subscribe button for me, I'd appreciate it. And I'll try to get better with some of this stuff. I was doing pretty decent for a while, but you fall into a slump where you know nothing that you're doing is that interesting that you think other people would want to see it. responsible YouTuber. Doesn't subject people to the boring stuff. So I didn't upload anything. Then I got in that slump where I didn't want to record or upload anything. But I always carry my cameras with me, because you never know. Anyway.